OP12, Legacy of the Master. This is video number 6 of 8. We're almost there. I've been shripming quite literally all day. My phone died. My camera died. My phone didn't die. I've been good about recharging my phone, but you gotta take a lot of breaks to keep the battery. I should just have a second battery for my camera. It would make this a lot easier. But what happens is my camera inevitably dies, and then when my camera dies, I have to take a recharge break. Bless them. So I went down with the boys and we actually just cracked 2 cases just for fun, because I don't think I'm gonna stream this set. I got too much going on these couple weeks, so I think finding the time to stream is unlikely, so it's just not gonna happen. But yeah, so we went down, we shripmed. I shripmed what was it, 2 cases, and it was interesting actually. In one of the cases there was only one SP event. In every other case there's been 2 SP events in one box. This one, for whatever reason, there was just one, and there was no there were still 2 SPs, which honestly I'd rather hit the 2 SPs. I think the SPs I like more than the SP events. You just need a playset, and I'm opening up enough, I think, to get a playset of everything. Oh, Kuzan. Nice. And I also learned that Akira Agawa did do an alt art for this set. It is Kuzan. So the Kuzan alt art is pretty sick. I have pulled 2 of them. I pulled 1 out of each of those cases. So hopefully we pull 1 out of this case so I can show it here. It's pretty cool. And then the other alt art that we didn't pull, but I have pulled now, is Garp. Oh, our Buff Burst. All right, so we'll see. It'll be interesting to see. Are we gonna get the Dead Man's Game in this one? The other case, there was 1 out of the 2 cases that I just opened downstairs with the boys, that it was only 1 of the manga events in the case. So I guess it's not guaranteed. Unless we just zip past it and didn't see it, which is also a potential possibility. But this will be my last opportunity to see, because I'm not opening any more after this. I don't think. I think this is the limit for me. All right, we got a few more packs here to shrip them to see if it is the case. But yeah, PRB2 will be coming out pretty soon. That's the next thing we'll be shripming. And then I'm really just waiting for set 13. I'm really not actually even going to play much in OP12, because I just want to play Bonnie. That's pretty much it. That's like my whole thing. I just want to play Bonnie. All right, is this going to be... I'm just going to open the Blossom. That's not it. Interesting. I'm curious to see if that was unique, or oh, this looks pretty shiny. Okay, so no, it's not guaranteed that you get 2 manga events in a box. These boxes have been different so far. So the first 3 cases I opened, I think it was, there were 3 cases had 2 manga events in a single box, but this one seems to be different. Interesting. Very curious. But we still got 2 more boxes, so let's see what's inside here. And then we'll be halfway done with this case. Then we just got 2 more videos. It'll be 6 more boxes total. And then we're just waiting for PRB2 to come out, pretty much, which should be pretty soon. Here we go, to shrip them. I really want to get another... I'm hoping for another Kuzan alt, bless them, because the Akira Agawa alts are the ones that I like to pull the most of every set. I collect those. I have a binder that's basically just those. So as many of those as I can possibly get. But I do obviously want my playset, and I think if I get 1 more, I'm still 1 short of my playset that I like to collect. So I will have to pick up some Kuzans. Kuzan, and I think I'm going to have to pick up a Luffy. Oh, Lim. Cool. We pulled the Zoro and the Ace downstairs, so that was sick. I have at least one of each of these now. I think Ace, I'll probably want to pick up one more, and Zoro, I will probably want to get a playset of Zoro's. Zoro is just a very playable, I think the most playable out of those. I like playing purple. I like playing decks with purple Luffy, and I like that Zoro SP a lot more than the Treasurer. I think the Treasurer is pretty lame looking. I honestly actually like the I like the original SR like better than the Treasurer. I think the Treasurer was, it's like one of the worst looking Treasurers in my opinion. Definitely the worst looking Treasurer. I think all the other Treasurers look better than that one. Kind of unfortunate because it's such a good card. Such a great card. It would have been really nice to have a art that I like more. But these are really cool. They remind me actually of the Nightmare arts from Kaizoku Cards. I don't know if you've heard of Kaizoku Cards, but I make custom leaders. This is my Sanji for OP12. KaizokuCards.com. If you like my leaders, you can check them out. It's help support the shripms. Oh, regular Bonnie. I thought I was going to see a manga there for some reason. What's in the Blossom? Manga Bonnie in the Blossom. I have not seen a Teach. That is one that I have not pulled one of. So I think at this point, probably unlikely. This is the last case I'm opening, so I think there's a, is this the Dead Man's Game? All right, so there were 2 Dead Man's Games. They were just in different boxes, and one of them came in a box with an SP. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna put this in a sleeve. Should put the buff burst in a sleeve also. And one of the SPs, and we're just missing now. I think there's just one SP that we're looking for, and then 2 more leaders or something like that. But this is our last box for this week that we're going to be opening, box number 3, and then we're going to be halfway done with this case, 50% through it. So I'm going to get my dental tooth tip as I open this box. I'm a dentist. I can't have without a dental tooth tip. You know, a lot of people ask me about whitening their teeth, and I think whitening your teeth is fine, but you have to remember that whitening your teeth is like cutting your hair. It's not just something that you do once. It's something that you need to maintain. Bless them. And it also is damaging to your teeth. You know, it weakens your teeth to whiten them. So I think if you're going to whiten your teeth, you really want to make sure that you're strengthening them also. So, you know, using mouthwash or toothpaste with fluoride or hydroxyapatite will help strengthen your enamel. And it's really important to strengthen before you do something like that. And try and do it as infrequently as possible, but you want to get it to the shade that you want and then maintain it. And figuring out a maintenance routine to keep your teeth at a certain shade is something that you kind of have to titrate and dial in yourself. I think Crest white strips do the job quite well. I actually think that in-office whitening, it's good if you need them white immediately for an event or something, but a lot of times you'll get rebound shade change pretty quickly. So, you know, they'll look really white, and then within a short period of time they'll get dark again, and oftentimes darker than they were. So figuring out an at-home routine that you can maintain on your own, I think, is generally better. There we go. There's Kuzan. Akira Egawa. I love that art. I love this artist. Just anything Akira Egawa puts out is just so dang fire. So dang fire. All right, we should have at least a secret or something in here. One more hit, potentially 2. The only way to find out is to shrip them. I'd love to get another Bonnie manga. That would be fire, but I did pull one, so, you know, I really only need one for my collection. But I think it's a cool card. And I'm happy to have, always happy to have as many mangas as possible. I guess if I had to pick, I haven't seen, the only thing I haven't seen at this point is Teach. The Teach SSP or whatever it's called. So it'd be cool to see that. But That's fine. I'm very I would rather have the Bonnie manga than that, to be honest. All right, is our last hit in the Bless 'em? Let's see. Bless 'em, Shrip 'em. Boom. Nope. There could still be another hit in these packs, so gotta Shrip them to find out. It's the only way. That's the only way we'll ever know. If you get 3 hits, then you're kind of cooked. That's it. But if you get 2, you never know. There could be more. And we're almost there at the end of it. Could it be? I have a feeling it's gonna be a 2-hit box. I think we hit a lot of the 3-hit boxes already. Actually, it's been happening with this set. I've just been opening all these 3-hit boxes right out the gate. Boom. Nope. Nothing. Anyway, thanks for coming by, and I'll see y'all next week.